Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Today, we're talking about everything you need to know, from the Supreme Court and tariffs to Tesla and Sesame Street. Those stories and many more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Wednesday, September 19th. You ready? Let's do this. Another change in the process to find the next Supreme Court justice. So first, a quick recap. The Senate was going to vote on the Supreme Court nominee, Judge Brett Kavanaugh, tomorrow. But that changed when a woman came forward saying he sexually assaulted her when they were teenagers. So the vote got pushed back, and a hearing was set for next Monday, when both Kavanaugh and the woman, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, could testify under oath. But now, a change of plans. The New York Times reports Ford and her lawyer are calling for a full FBI investigation before Ford has to testify on national TV on Monday. The attorney says Ford has gotten death threats, her email has been hacked, and her family has been forced to leave their home. They worry she'll be forced to take questions from lawmakers who already made up their minds that she's lying. Instead, she wants a nonpartisan investigation. But some lawmakers say, we want to hear from you, but Monday is your chance. That Monday is the day. Or they'll go straight to a vote and forget any testimony. They argue the FBI has already done several background checks on Kavanaugh. So there's no final decision about how this will end. Expect lots of back and forth on this one the rest of the week. Well, China has retaliated again. Now that President Trump plans to put new tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese imports starting next week, China is saying it's putting new tariffs on U.S. goods. Chinese officials say they have no choice, that the U.S. is forcing them into a, quote, economic emergency. NBC News reports the tariffs will affect more than 5,000 types of U.S. imports, those goods going into China, from coffee to farm equipment. The president, though, does not seem to be backing down anytime soon. Trump has said this could mean even more tariffs coming. The Trump administration cut the number of refugees allowed into the U.S. Well, officials at least want to. They actually still have to talk with Congress about it. But it's currently 45,000 refugees allowed into the U.S. each year. Reuters says the new proposed number is a record low, 30,000. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says lowering that refugee cap is a must. He says the number of asylum claims is way up right now, and there's already a backlog to dig through. But critics call it appalling that it betrays America's values to defend human rights. So this is not a done deal yet. Stay tuned. The Tesla trouble continues. The electric car company may be facing 2 federal investigations now. We knew the SEC was looking into the company, but Bloomberg reports the Justice Department is now looking into possible criminal charges. It's all about CEO Elon Musk's tweet back in August, that same one where he claimed he had funding secured to take the company private, when really he didn't. Well, it sent the stock price up, and the feds want to know if that was fraud. Tesla says it's cooperating and already voluntarily handed over documents, that this should be over soon. Of course, an investigation does not mean that the accusations are true or that the company will even face any charges. Get ready for Google in your car. Google is partnering with Renault, Nissan, and Mitsubishi, and it means Google's Android operating system will be embedded in millions of cars starting in the year 2021. You'll get things like Google Maps, the Google Play Store with apps, and Google's voice assistant right in your car. The Wall Street Journal says it's a big win for Google, who wants the same success it's had with smartphones, but with cars. And it could mean Google will also start getting your data from your cars as well. Let's take a moment now to thank our sponsor this week. HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that does the shopping and planning for you, so you just cook, eat, and enjoy. There's something for everyone with classic veggie and family plans, and you get pre-measured ingredients with step-by-step recipes delivered right to your doorstep. All of that for less than $10 a serving and free shipping. I personally realized that I was letting a busy schedule stop me from making quality meals at dinner time and spending quality time with my husband. So HelloFresh solves both of those problems. We now love to cook the meals together, and they only take about 30 minutes to make. Plus, we get to sit down over delicious dishes like veggie-loaded orzo and sausage. And right now, you can get a total of $60 off when you go to HelloFresh.com/newsworthy60 and enter that same promo code newsworthy60. It's like receiving up to 50% off 3 boxes. That's HelloFresh.com/newsworthy60. Now, back to the news. Amazon wants to become a bigger part of your everyday life. CNBC reports Amazon is now planning to release at least 8 new voice-controlled devices by the end of the year. And not just smart speakers, think a microwave oven or in-car gadget. They'll either have Alexa built in or it can easily connect with the AI assistant. It means more competition for some of these other companies that already make those home smart devices. The travel app Kayak wants to help you check the size of your luggage before you head to the airport, and it uses augmented reality to do it. TechCrunch reports the Kayak app uses AR to measure your carry-on bag and then compare that with the dimensions allowed by the airline you're taking. It works with Apple's newest software update, iOS 12, which, by the way, comes with its own AR measuring app called Measure. You can also do things like track how much time you spend on your phone and make memojis. Lots of talk this week about Bert and Ernie, the iconic Sesame Street duo. It started when a former writer told Queerty that he thought of them as a loving couple and pulled from his own experiences with his longtime partner. Soon, the headlines started, calling it official that Bert and Ernie are gay. The writer later told the New York Times, not necessarily, that he just got inspiration from his own relationship. And Sesame Workshop put out a statement saying they're best friends who are Muppets, so they have no sexual orientation. But the company also added Sesame Street is a place of inclusion where all backgrounds and cultures are welcome. So where's the best place to live in the U.S.? Money Magazine's annual list is here. The magazine says the top 50 spots combine economic growth, affordability, and quality of life. So number 1, Frisco, Texas. Then Ashburn, Virginia. And coming in third, Carmel, Indiana. And by the way, my hometown, Overland Park, Kansas, came in at number 15. You can check the list for your city in today's show notes. Today is considered one of the most important Jewish holidays, Yom Kippur, which means the Day of Atonement. It's also when Jews who observe the holiday don't eat anything. They fast from sundown to sundown, so it actually started last night. Tonight, families will get together for break fast with a traditional meal. And that's it for today. Thanks so much for listening. As always, if you want to read more about any of the stories mentioned, I list all the sources and story links for you in today's show notes. Just go to thenewsworthy.com, click episodes, and find today's date. The Newsworthy is ready for you every weekday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time, so I'll be back with more news tomorrow. Have a great day.